Fable here. This is going to be broken up into 2 videos because my phone just keeps shutting down, saying it's too hot. So I'm going to try to do this quickly. Started talking about this guy that reaches out, and I don't mind talking to him. I don't block him because he's a nice guy and we have really good conversation. So I hadn't heard from him like 3 weeks, and he texted me yesterday and he said, "Hey, sorry I haven't been in touch. I've been in Miami for a couple of weeks. So, how are you?" I didn't answer. So this morning, I get, "Good morning." And I waited a little bit. I answered and I said, "Hello. I was in Hershey this weekend." Then I say, and he said, "Nice. I hope you had a good time." I said, "Yes, I had a good time." "What were you in Miami for?" And he writes back, "My daughter was accepted into a 2-week summer program at the University of Miami. And so while she was in class, I was just hanging out at the hotel." So my answer was, "Oh, we could have chatted then." And he writes back, "You're right. You're absolutely right. We could have chatted then. My bad." Okay. So, alrighty then. So then, he's like, "Oh, I miss you." Listen, you don't miss me that much. And he did say he's a psychiatrist, so he had patients and he did Zoom. And it's like, okay, still. So how long does it take to say, "Hey, I'm going to be away a couple of weeks. My daughter was, don't even have to explain why. I'm going to be away for a couple of weeks." Okay. And there it is. And he's not on my radar as someone that, will ever be something. But he fills my time at times. And if I'm really busy, I don't answer him. And when I do, then he's right away. And I've only seen him once, probably in about 2 years. And he's very intelligent. And, I really enjoy talking to him because he's very intelligent. And that really is a turn on for me, is intelligent men. That is a big turn on for me. That you can have an intelligent conversation. And even if they're way smarter than me, that is really, I like to have intelligent conversations. But, so, and he's like, "Oh, how can you miss me? I've seen you once." So there's something off about him. I don't know. I don't think he's married because he's FaceTimed me from his house, shown me, but who knows? Maybe, she's supposedly a psychiatrist too. I looked them up, and yes, she is. And he's talked to me on the phone at his house, but he sees patients till 9 o'clock at night. He wants to text me after he, does logged in everything, done his reports, because he has no person to handle his, paperwork and stuff. And I'm like, no. Sometimes he has to do reports for the court. "Oh, this is due tomorrow. Will you be up in an hour?" "No." Or around 1 o'clock? "No." I don't get it. I really don't get it. And he has his daughter, but she's 17, going to be 18. This is her senior year of high school. So what's going to happen when she goes off to college. You're going to have what? I mean, I don't know. I think a little overprotective that you went for 2 weeks, University of Miami. Unless there was no housing, you had to provide your own housing. I don't know. I mean, my daughter was accepted into Georgetown for a summer program like that. It was just way out of my price range. Couldn't afford $8,000 for a week. So I was like, no, can't afford that. But that included her housing. And they were going to put them up in the dorm. So I'm really confused at that. He does seem a little overprotective, only child. And so, I don't know. And he's nice to talk to. He's a psychiatrist. And I even said to him, I hadn't been in touch. Oh, you're not in touch. You're not really talking. I was like, well, I don't want you to think I'm using you because you're a psychiatrist. There's some things I want to talk about. So he's like, go ahead, I'll answer you as myself, not as, the doctor. If you want, I'll give you my advice, my opinion, as if, I'm just a friend. Or if you want me to come back at you, like I do my patients. So I don't know. I just, like I said, nice to talk to. I don't think it's ever going to evolve to anything. And if I was to meet someone seriously, I probably... And he's asked me, have you met someone when he's not in touch for a couple months or a month here or whatever? And I'm like, well, I was talking to someone, but then, oh, good, I'm glad, goes, well, because I really like you, whatever. Well, okay. So, I don't know. How busy is someone that they don't have 2 seconds? And why are they trying to have a relationship if they don't even have the time to text you? So I don't get it. I really don't. So I'd love your thoughts if you'd like to comment. How is someone so busy that they can't even answer you? I don't know. I really don't know, people. But I am back at my job. So this is another short one. I'll post the other one, I'll post this one, and before my phone shuts down again. I don't know, it's saying it's too hot. But it's only 89. It's been over 90, and it hasn't shut down. So before we get cut off again, I'm going to say goodbye. This is Fable, signing off.